Yo, you've been served. Been served. You've been served.
Message.
Nice.
All right, so here's the first clip that they are responding to. Between David Tennant and Shooty Gatwa. Oh goddamn! Hold on.
I don't know what the hell you're doing.
What the hell is that?
I had the intro music still going in the background. I just turned it down. Oh, anyways.
Just turn it off.
Let's switch
I was
channels. This
enjoying
show
it.
is dope. You bet.
Jesus Christ, that's that guy's name?
Yeah, the black guy's name is Shooty Gatwa. Spelled with an N.
Yeah. Weird.
It's
Shooting
like
a gat.
I was expecting you, Ken, to like throw up like a really racist joke.
Dude,
there.
I almost did, and I was like, I backed off.
I was like, come on, I gave you a layup. I was
thought
like, that's his
better.
name, but come
I
on.
was like, I knew how this shit. Whoa, okay, I found the fucking little dickhead that commented. Okay, sorry. Yeah, dude, I almost took it and ran. That's why I hesitated for a second.
Shooty
N,
Gatwa,
huh?
spelled with N. I'm sure it is.
Sure it is. So that fits.
C
But I can guess the other
T I.
letters.
Shooty.
That's a shit name.
That's a very African name.
Yeah, we're a very London African name.
And so like the
So that was
all
that
right,
clip
so,
there.
yeah, that was the clip here. And here's the comment in response. Saying a Rwanda name is shit is pure racism. Is it though?
Is it? I don't think it is. It's a dick move.
No, his name is just stupid. Big yikes. I don't know what these
Big
little,
yikes.
are these like African ceremonial masks?
That's what
Ken?
they look like. I think they're just devil faces, but they look African, so I just threw them on there.
I just simply asked, what's wrong with the name Shitty Fuckwad? I don't
Like,
know.
what's wrong with his name? Comes on back.
Dude, hold on, I'm looking up a picture I've seen around with Shooty Gatwa and the guy who's running
Oh God.
Doctor Who now, Russell T Davies, who actually restarted. Here's one photo. Let's see. There's another one I'm trying to find specifically.
Dude, do you want me to save this last comment because it's directed at you?
I know. Yeah.
I can get it and just send it to you.
So look
Oh,
at these
what
two.
the fuck
Look
is
at these two
happening?
guys. Look at these two guys. Okay.
Oh, don't make fun of this guy's name. Fuck out of here. Look at this thing.
Okay, but
Hey guys, I don't think that's his real hair color.
oh really? You don't think
Yeah.
Dennis
I may be
Rodman-
wrong. I may
Yeah,
be wrong.
I don't think
but
he did it with
that's his
bleach
real hair
either. He
color.
did it with something that smells like bleach. guy.
Disgusting. All right. Well, here's another image of them together.
What the hell is happening?
These men are fucking, right?
Something's happening.
I don't know
It's an
anymore.
offense to God.
What's going on with the top of his abs?
I don't know. I think he's got.
It's like
That's
an
what you
alien,
looked at?
like, no,
That's what you looked at.
can't help but see that, and I'd rather see that than their faces. Good God.
Yeah, you can't get off
So-
on their faces. You got to go on their fucking
No, it
abs.
looks like an alien's trying to burst out of his chest.
Oh,
So
we
this
could
is
be
the
so
new
lucky.
Doctor, okay, and this is the guy writing Doctor Who now, right? Shooty Gatwa only auditioned once.
Stupid name.
Oh, I
okay.
bet he did.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, like, look at this. This looks like a photo of some people that have fucked. Like,
Why
now,
do
this
I
is
have to
just
do-
me speculating. I want to make this very clear. This is just me speculating.
Did
Those
he meet
two
him
men
as a,
look like they have fucked each other.
did,
And that's
did
the
he meet
only reason why fucking shitty fuckwad has even got a job. That's my
Yeah.
what do you call it?
Feel it.
That's it. See how it worked in there?
Nice. That's what she said. And
did he
not to,
did he
not to that guy, but
did he meet Shitty Fuckwad as a teen? Because the guy on the right looks like he only fucks people under the age of 18.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well,
Ugh, dude.
Shooty came from
Phrasing.
like a mature rated show strictly about gay people.
Yeah, I
Oh,
bet
so
he
the-
did. Jesus.
So the New
Christ.
York City version of American Horror Story, yeah, you probably.
I think it was called Senate.
Yeah, don't show that fucking video.
No,
You can't go
Luckily,
2 seconds
I've
on Twitter
avoided it.
without seeing that shit.
I've only seen people been talking about. Luckily, I've avoided the video. I don't know
Dude, it's
how I
fucking
have, but-
everywhere. I didn't even know what the hell it was. I was like, what the hell? What the hell's going on? Oh my God.
Yeah, so I don't know. In my opinion, there's some fuckery afoot.
Yeah, some
No
butt
pun
fuckery.
intended.
I
Oh,
got
pun intended. Actually, no, I meant
Yeah.
that pun.
Yeah, balls and ass intended. That's what you.
There's
I
a
get
there's a
you.
lot of fuckery going on there. Because I watched that episode where he splits with it.
Don't phrasing.
He is
phrasing.
jump out of the cake,
Ugh.
flamboyant. We'll just say that for YouTube's sake.
Flaming. You can use flaming.
If
So-
if he was
So
a
they're-
house, they would be calling the fire department on him right now.
So they're trying to destroy Doctor Who. Like,
Oh, they've
they're trying to
already
kill
destroyed,
the
though. They've
franchise
already-
entirely, right?
They got an annoying, insufferable woman to play the Doctor for 3 seasons, and now they're getting an annoying, insufferable gay black guy who is African. He was, I believe, okay, I could be wrong here, but I believe he was born in Africa, like straight up born in Africa.
Yeah, but
No,
so was
he's
he long.
Rwandan, but they say he's Scottish.
Rwanda's
That's,
in Africa.
I get that, but they're saying I don't. But he doesn't have that accent. He has like an English accent.
I want to look him up real quick.
Yeah,
Rwandan Scottish actor. That's a fucking
yeah, that's a fucking oxymoron.
was
I-
born in
Shaka gaga kukagak.
So he immigrated young.
Mm-hmm.
He did something young.
Well,
Well, that's how he got the
statistically
role.
speaking, somebody did something to
Yeah.
him young.
That's how he got the role.
Look up the main export of or what goes on over there in Rwanda.
So he immigrated when he was 2.
Okay, so he doesn't have any
Dude,
immigrated.
ah,
So he got on a
He's
fucking
younger
tire
than
rack.
I am. This is making me
Like-
feel old now because I remember when I was watching Doctor Who, like the doctors were like in their like mid-30s, and I'm like, oh man,
So-
that's kind of old. I'm like in my early 20s.
So he got sold to a wealthy family.
Well, no, his whole family immigrated because of the Rwandan genocide, and they moved to somewhere near Edinburgh,
I don't know where Edinburgh is.
Scotland.
Boo.
Yeah, to the shittier of the Isles.
Yeah, and then he just automatically, he's Scottish.
Let's
Get
count
the fuck
Wales.
out of here. If I bet I go to Rwanda and I live there the rest of my life, nobody's gonna call me a Rwandan.
Dude, it literally
Fuck
makes
off.
no fucking sense that he just takes out a hammer out of the TARDIS, walks outside. He's not wearing pants this entire time, too. The first gay doctor is born with no pants on.
What? I thought he split.
Yeah, so, okay.
I didn't actually watch it. So
David
he didn't have
Tennant's,
pants
like-
when they were doing that.
David Tennant's regenerating, right? He's
Yeah.
he's fully clothed, regenerating. Got his hands up, his face is all glowing and shit. And he looks at one chick, he looks at Donna, and he looks at the other chick to his left and goes, pull. And they pull on his hands, and they pull Shooty Gatwa out of him.
Jeez,
So he's that's
disgusting.
the whole bi-generation thing, right? He splits.
Yeah, I thought he was
I'm-
fully clothed though.
He has a dress shirt on and a tie around his neck. Not tie, just tie around his neck. Dress shirt's barely buttoned, and he's not wearing pants, but he's wearing socks. It looks like he just got done fucking Russell T Davies in this trailer.
He was about to miss. He was about to miss his cue, and so he just had to run in.
Yeah, there's a reason why he's wearing all white. Let's go with that.
All right, let's see. What is the other ones here?
Try to label them too and give you the. I got
Yeah.
that really long one, but you know I don't. That one's so boring. Some of the replies
so this
are good.
one, this guy's technically right. I said Capaldi's run hit like 12 million. That number counts basically like other shit too. Like the viewership for like the overnights, I think is what they call them. Like the live viewership, I think was closer to 8.5 or something, somewhere around in there.
Mhm.
So he's technically right. But my point still stands. The show is fucking dead. And the comment that he just left, this is the guy that commented just a minute ago. He's saying how's it his death rattle? It has peak viewership in years. They had to bring back David Tennant and Donna Noble, Catherine Tate, to get even half of what Capaldi was pulling in on average. Like, I know David Tennant's runs weren't going that high during his time, but that was also why the show was building. The show didn't hit its, like, peak shit until, like, Matt Smith and the Capaldi years.
Yeah.
That's when it had time to get popular again. This show has been around for, like, 15 years now. And you can't, for the 60th anniversary, you can't break 10 million.
Yeah, that would be the show's been around for 60 years if it's the 60th anniversary.
Not even 10 million.
still.
You can't break 5.
You're so bad with numbers.
He's terrible with numbers.
Here, I'll actually pull up. I can pull up those numbers.
And the number thing was the only like legitimate criticism that they
Yeah,
had. The
they're
other
like,
ones
yeah.
were like, I can't believe you said that.
Like I said,
the-
we're not reporters. We're people talking.
That's
Like,
good.
we're not
You're not even
trying
good
to
with
be
words. Forget numbers.
we're not trying to be we're not trying to be like reporters. We're not trying to
We-
make everything
we're-
100% factual. Although we would like prefer to be right.
We're people
Yes,
who watch movies and
but-
TV shows and then come on stream and say we like this and we don't like that. That's what
We're
we
not
are. That's the
numbers
extent of what we
analyzers.
are.
If that's what you came here for, I'm sorry. I'm way too high for that shit. Like
I've
this
tried.
is the kind
I
of
tried,
shit. Like,
people. I tried. And
this is
he's
the
right,
kind
it's
of
not
shit.
that bad.
Like I look up, I find, where I'm just like, all right, where's it? And I'm just like, oh, okay.
I don't even know what that is.
Mhm.
That is a
It's a dot chart.
So these
scatter
are
chart.
viewerships of the New Who era. Okay, season 1's in the black. Season 14, I guess, is what they're considering these three seasons.
Well,
or
it's-
these 3 episodes. No, these are the. I guess these are the last of the ones for Jodie.
It's the last 160 episodes is what it is.
Got a little over 8 there. That's pretty good for a going away. There's season 13. Hitting down below 5 again. Season 12 stays about the same. Season 14, I don't know. I think the only reason why it broke, like went that high, was because it was Jodie Whittaker's like last. Oh no,
Hey, what's that one
that's
at the very bottom?
That's the never mind. Wobbly Yonder is the one with David Tennant and Catherine Tate.
No, what's the orange one at the very bottom? Is that
Orphan
the 2 children
55?
one? Is that the one that everybody? Is
No,
that
that's
the one that pissed
Timeless
everybody
Children.
off?
That one's
Oh,
down
God,
here.
I don't care.
This is the one that like ruined the Doctor Who lore.
God, even talking about it's so boring. Fucking, I hate Doctor Who.
I do like this kind of graph though, because you can like isolate each season.
Yeah, that's the beauty of scatter graphs.
You know what, Simper? I'm just figuring this out. All right. You know what? I've never used graphs really. I'm not a graph person. Don't think I use graphs often to you. The fucking shit. God damn
What do
it.
What'd you do now?
I had a fucking sound tile fall off my wall and knock my Red Bull off on the floor.
Did you turn your
Sound
mic
tile?
backwards?
Yes.
You need to reset. Do you need to reset your computer again for the 8th time?
It's soundproofing, but it's like covered in fucking Red Bull
What
now.
do
So I gotta let it dry.
That doesn't look like Red Bull.
That's Red Bull.
Yeah.
Although, unless you want
Sounds
to,
like
I don't
That
know.
looks
I'm
like-
not that productive.
that sounds like bullshit.
Have you been hanging out with the director of Doctor Who?
Yeah. That looks like that guy's chest.
It looks like his back, probably. But yeah, so shit's been trending down. Like, looking at this graph, you can see shit trending down over time, like pretty significantly.
Actually, it's because those are the Nielsen ratings, and everybody watches it on the internet now.
All right, but you can when you're done the numbers thing, we did 2. You can go to 3 because that one, this guy takes a little pot shot, but he was actually the least offensive. Not offensive,
my whole
annoying.
point with that was that they think that because they got a little spike with these David Tennant, Catherine Tate episodes, that Doctor Who is back. No, it's not. I'm sorry, you're a fucking retard. Doctor Who's not back. This is called a Hail Mary,
Yes.
and they didn't even break 5 fucking million people.
This is
You know how
what they
many
refer.
people? Okay, hold on a second, Simper. Think about it this way, okay? You have the people that were watching it live, right? That were Doctor Who fans that loved David Tennant's run, was watching that shit
Yeah.
live on air, right?
All your drama streamers were watching it live.
Then you have all the people who found it on Netflix and on Prime and on HBO Max, which is probably more than twice what we're watching it live.
And on Disney Plus.
Now or soon. It's still on HBO, I think, right now. I think they have like until either the end of this year and next year. I don't know. I didn't look it up. But you have all those people that became fans after the fact. Like you call them like post-mortem fans, I guess, you know. If you would have had like still like just a little bit of faith from the audience left in your show, that the 60th anniversary could have easily cleared 10 million people live. No one gave a shit.
Yeah, it's what they refer to as bringing in the ringer, and it didn't work. Usually, the ringer's supposed to dominate.
But
If
it's
the first-
like
so it-
Marvel's wanting to bring back Tony Stark, and it's a Hail Mary to try to get business back.
So if the first episode would have been great and they wouldn't have subverted everybody watching it, the second episode probably would have been through the fucking roof if it was
Yeah.
the first one was a great episode.
Yeah, word of
But
mouth
the
did
first
everything.
episode, they literally told everybody that the problem with Doctor Who the entire time was that it was men.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then they said, "Hey, look, it's Rose." And then the camera turns to it, and it's not Rose.
Everyone
it's
just
a
went,
fucking black
Fuck
dude.
you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
You're gonna
You
take
fucking bitch.
You're gonna take the name of the most popular companion of all time in Doctor Who, and you're going to kick everybody in the teeth by turning the camera around, and it's a black dude.
Mm. All right, this next comment. I like this one too. This one's pretty funny. Ken, you want to read it?
The Davros thing was a skit produced for an annual charity fundraiser, Children in Need, and is not meant to be taken as seriously as people have done. It is interesting to listen to your discussion between a genuine disillusioned fan, Til,
Here.
and someone here, and someone who could never get quotes Doctor Who, as he hates all British television.
Yeah, well, you didn't hate Benny Hill.
I was too young for Benny Hill, and it was just
Monty Python.
Yeah,
I don't like Monty Python. It's I hate British fucking comedy. It's terrible. I get their, everybody loves it and everything else, but it's super dry absurdity. It's like it's dead face and wacky shit. It's the same fucking thing over and over.
I hope you go somewhere tonight after the stream and fall asleep and die in a fucking fiery car crash.
That's extreme. See, that you just did a British TV thing or comedy.
And it was
Deadpan saying fucking
hilarious.
terrible.
And it was hilarious.
Oh, well, Mr. Bean, because then he talk.
There's England legitimately used to put out good shows. Like, you guys ever seen Luther with Idris Elba?
That depressing fucking thing. Dude, that's not funny though.
Luther was a great show.
That last season movie sucked.
You're not wrong. It went downhill definitely, but in the beginning it was a really good show. Like the very first scene you got with him, he's chasing, I believe it's a pedophile, through an old brewery, or maybe it's a grain silo or something like that. But it's got like a catwalk up above like a huge, silo of some sort.
Now that you say that, all of his damn seasons end with him on some silo or running up something.
Well, this is like the very first, and he the guy the catwalk breaks, the guy's like hanging off, and he's like, "I'll tell you where the kids are," whatever the fuck he said. It's been a while since I watched it. He's like, "I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Just help me up." And Luther's like, "I'm not that kind of cop." And he's like stomps on his fingers, and the guy falls and like breaks his back and shit. You're like, "Damn, base." But then he ends up like falling in love with a fucking sociopath. So
yeah, and then they just completely get rid of that. And you say TV show, they're like 4-episode seasons.
Yeah,
fuck off.
I kind of like that though. Like, I don't think it should be every show it's like that, but I like that every once in a while,
They did shit like that with that the UK version of Ghosts. They were like 4 to 6 episode seasons, and it was like the British people are weird.
I can do that because it's like 2 movies. They were like hour-long episodes, but
well, that's what I loved about Sherlock was they would have 3 90-minute episodes every 2 years.
But even that just goes to my point. I don't really like British television, especially its comedy. It's always fucking
the
dreary.
formatting is a little weird. The
dreary.
comedy, not great. Depends on what it is.
Yeah, if it's not zany comedy, it's the fucking most depressing, dreary shit ever. And they always have that weird lens that makes everything all fucking dull and colorless.
Well,
someone country's colorless, Ken.
Well, someone clearly hasn't watched Downton Abbey.
Oh, fuck that show.
Yeah, you're right. And that guy mentioned that. Where is that comment? Because he even says he probably thinks.
Oh, did somebody make a Downton Abbey comment?
I think all I know is if you're gonna write a comment this long, I'm gonna tell you
this is 2 parts.
We're not gonna read it.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I had all the time in the world to read this. It has nothing against your opinion or anything like that. I don't have time to read a fucking thesis on why you think my high ramblings about Doctor Who is incorrect.
Yeah, I'm not reading
that novel for that in my life.
I'm not reading that novel about a show I didn't watch.
Was that the person who tried to draw the comparison to the toy baker being oh shit, what is his name?
I just said I didn't read it.
Q on Star Trek. Somebody tried to make the comparison that the toy maker was like Q on Star Trek.
That was Til.
Oh, was that Til?
I mean,
he said it on the show.
He's like a really gay Q. I mean, Q was already kind of iffy. You know what I mean?
He was asexual. He didn't care about sex.
I'm talking about like the way he acted.
Oh yeah.
He rode the line. All right. God, more replies too long.
That was the. You can put that one up because it's got that chicken there.
Funny. Yeah. I'm not reading all of that. I don't even like Doctor Who. Till this is your problem to address. Thank you for thanking me. The hosts are so dumb. I don't know what the fuck that even means. They haven't watched a single episode. I've seen almost all of the new.
Yeah,
Who.
I know.
I quit watching in Jody's shit.
This bitch was nuts. I didn't know what the hell she was saying most of
That
the time.
pizza lesbian?
Yeah.
That
Weird.
That
pizza
person
lesbian?
that person said laughing my fucking ass off.
Yeah.
I think her
They-
things were so stupid. I just resorted to, oh, shut up. You know you love me, bitch.
this is what I put a response to a lot of. So much cope. It was stupid and badly written. It's okay. All good things must come to an end. This one just ended over 4 years ago.
You say that, and she says, cry harder than me.
Cry harder and so well. You know what? She wasn't talking to me. I got laid that day, so
Wait, so she's a pizza lesbian?
that's her name. Pizza.
Does she know what that means?
Pizza lesbian.
Does she know what that
6984.
means?
With 69 in it? What a
It means
dumb
she's about to turn
bitch.
40. Is what that means.
Does she know?
She's long
Does
past
she
that
know
wall.
what that means? Does she know what labeling herself with pizza means?
Yeah,
A
it's
pizza
not- it's
lesbian?
not-
That means she's a pedophile.
Yes, that means she likes
Allegedly.
little girls.
Allegedly. She might just be a
Allegedly.
retard and like, I love pizza because she's a fat, dumb bitch. I mean, you know, both things could also be true.
I want to try that $9,000 pizza on Etsy.
Oh, this one was
But they
great.
only have one left in stock.
This one was great. You're doing the anti-woke graft all wrong. You're meant to talk about a 5-second clip for 20 minutes, not complain about every little detail.
That's not the show.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you came here for, one, this isn't a grift because we make next to fucking nothing off this show. I mean,
Yeah.
if you could make less than nothing, actually, you know, we might actually make less than nothing on the show because I've put money into this show.
Yeah, it's
Right.
same. And you think of how much time we spend doing all this
Right?
shit. And, yeah,
Both Ken and I have super chatted people promoting the show.
I've never done
Yeah.
that.
So,
I let you
Ken
do
does
that.
it all the time.
I've
so
never
ha,
done that.
Jokes
Ken
on
has
you.
done it
We
like
suck at
50
grifting.
times.
Streamlabs.com/comedy on a budget.
Yes, help
It-
us
it's
get
just-
better at grifting.
It's just no one ever reads Ken's comments because it's always $1 and everybody's like, we're not
I'm
reading
not
dollar
wasting
super
money.
chat.
I let you go drop 10 in somebody else's chat. I've actually just I've been wanting to talk to you to stop doing that. I appreciate the dedication.
Everyone knows that's cover.
Next one says, "Hi, I'm the smarter, more handsome guy who wasn't on the stream this week. I was on the stream, Simper.
He's talking about himself.
You told me that was
Oh.
accurate. Thank you.
I was
You
talking about
said
the
it was
clip
accurate,
thing.
not me.
20 minutes for a 5-second clip is rookie numbers. All of us can and have easily approached an hour on a 5 to 10-second clip.
Damn
That's the
right.
part that was accurate.
Yep. I know the whole thing was.
This
I got
one you just labeled you're
Should've
all
specified.
gay. I'm serious. That's what he labeled. He said you're all gay part 2. Oh, wait, hold on. I got part 1. Oh, this is Zen Rhino. The Dr.
Yeah, Zen got into the mix.
The Dr. Donna storyline always sucked ass. It was never that good. I could name at least 5 different storylines that were much better, right? Let's see. Yeah, the Toymaker storyline dates back to the 60s, before almost everyone who was watching Doctor Who was born. I always thought it was kind of gay. Didn't they already establish Doctor Who was kind of gay anyways? I seem to remember back during Captain Jack, like they implied it, if at least not full on said that Doctor Who was at least attracted. No, he just, what I think you're referring to, Zen Rhino, is David Tennant's doctor would call people hot. But he didn't
I don't know
necessarily-
what any of that means.
British
Yeah.
people, when they
Idiot.
say like that, they don't mean it like necessarily gay. Like a dude could be like, "No, that other dude's hot," and you're like, "Okay,
Wait a
you're
minute.
acknowledging the value he gives to other females."
I hate British-
when
I
they
hate
like
British culture. I hate it.
overemphasized it in like the new episode, it was very much like, no, he means like hot, and that he would bang him. See,
I hate
my
British
theory is
culture.
though, because later in the next episode, right, is when they pull Shooty Gatwall out of him. My theory.
Gross phrasing.
My theory is that was actually Shooty Gatwa coming up out of David Tennant because he was already in there. Something was wrong.
Ugh.
He had a gay
So wait
guy
a-
inside of him. He had to get out.
Ah,
Wait a minute, wait. Hold up. So you're telling me that when a British person says, pass me that gay F slur, they don't mean actually passing over a gay F slur?
They're talking about what look what Till's doing right now. That's what they're talking about.
David Tennant really
Oh,
pulled a
I just
cigarette
thought
out
they were all
of
gay.
him. A British cigarette.
A dark cigarette right out
A
of his
really
pee hole.
dark. It must have been a Jarm Black.
A
It
real,
was a
a real
clove.
fancy black cigarette.
It's a
I just-
black clove cigarette. Very gay.
I just always figured there was a gay guy around and then somebody wanted him to hand him over.
It wasn't. So my theory, this is my headcanon for that, even though it doesn't make it any better. David Tennant is like, has like a bit of Shooty Gatwalk come up out of him.
Oh, disgusting.
They're talking about Sir Isaac Newton because he says, yeah, Sir Isaac Newton was very hot.
Indian.
And he's like, this is
apparently.
new. And it's like, no, you got an imposter. Like you have it's like a cancer growing inside of you
Yeah.
that has to get pulled out of you the next episode.
That's why I'm so relieved.
And
I'm cured.
It's so cancerous. It like somehow created a second TARDIS and stole it.
Yeah, he was so relieved he's gonna go hang out with the ugliest woman on TV for the rest of his life.
I think they already replaced. I don't know. I could be wrong. I think they already replaced who his companion was going to be. I don't think
It's not gonna
Rose
be the
is-
trans.
I don't think Rose is. I think it's some blonde chick, which
Who's
probably will
the-
be trans.
Who's the cripple in there in that one?
Unimportant is the best.
Just a random cripple.
describe- She works for this thing called Unit. I know it's a lot of gay puns.
So
Yeah, it
Shield,
really is.
she works for Shield.
She works for Doctor Who Shield. Yeah.
She works for a wheelchair.
Ironically, Doctor Who Shield also has a Stark Tower. So it's really
Yeah,
like,
ironically.
This whole like 60th episode or 60th anniversary episodes were not only was like the shit like the political shit, the programming shit like annoying, but it was bad episodes beyond that. Like it was not even necessarily bad. Like this is what you devised for your to celebrate 60 years of this fucking show is fighting a Furby, fighting Stretch Armstrongs, and fighting Neil Patrick Harris from How I Met Your Mother.
No, he's
Are
not
they-
even that. He's Neil Patrick Harris from what's the gay thing that Neil Patrick Harris does besides his life? He did something gay. I was gonna look up what gay Neil Patrick Harris, but I don't want to know the images that would come up.
Yeah, I wouldn't Google that.
No.
Can they somehow work the
Again.
Doctor Who storyline in with the TVA? Because that would be super awesome.
Dude, that would be annoying as fuck, but people would like they're little fucking retards because the same group of people.
Yeah, really.
They're
is.
they're not funding either of these corporations.
I'm still mad at that dance scene. And somebody else is like, oh, that's been canon. They've done that before. Well, stupid then too, jerk off.
Dance scene.
The singing dance number with the Neil Patrick Harris and the toy maker.
Oh
it
yeah,
last week.
that's probably one of the parts I skipped because I was running out of time.
We
I just
talked
skipped to the
about it
part.
on the show. God damn it, you smoke too much weed.
You don't-
gotta,
you
gotta
the
cut
singing
back.
dance number.
Yes, where he's in the thing. He's we played the clip on the show.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that
when
where
the
they like
Highlander comes out.
the ballroom?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I remember that now. I
where
wiped
they're
that from my
singing
memory.
and dancing
You
I don't remember the singing and
that
dancing. I just
period,
kind of remember him standing there.
You
around a
don't-
bunch
you
of
don't-
balls. I get it.
My brain just went, nah, nah. We're not giving that.
You don't remember that period 10 or 15 years ago when La La Land won like Best Picture, and so everybody decided one episode of every single TV show had to have a dance number in it? You don't remember that time period where House had a entire episode that was a musical?
Wasn't that because somebody
Yeah.
had brain cancer or something? Oh, they've done it with Star Trek recently. That whole shit. Remember the
Yeah, I
the
heard-
singing
My favorite-
Klingons?
My favorite musical episode of a show is the Scrubs one.
Yeah, Scrubs was making fun of the whole.
It's still a great episode,
genre.
parody or not, like satire or not. It's a fucking great episode. Like this chick comes in with a head injury that makes her hear everything in song. So you're like
Yeah, that
you're
was
seeing
during
the
the
show for
time
her.
that it was like mandatory that Hollywood put one musical episode in literally every single television show.
Well, it
Bleh.
wasn't mandatory. It was a fad. I could be wrong, but I want to say Buffy started that fad.
Probably, but again, that's supposed to be like a supernatural bullshit show. This is House wasn't supposed to be that. It's supposed to be an asshole super genius doctor that
I think Scrubs probably did the most clever way to frame it for it to work in that show. Is like you're just seeing it from her perspective, and she hears everything in song. And so when they don't want to sing, they just switch back to normal perspective.
I don't like the whole singing.
And it's got the song "Guy Love" in it, which is a great song.
It sounds terrible. It sounds.
It's
something that would be on
basically-
Doctor
It
Who.
sounds very
JD
gay.
and Turk like singing about how they love each other, but in a totally straight way that isn't borderline gay at all.
That started that whole fucking bromance shit. That
Yeah,
stupid fucking
yeah.
show.
But dude, those two characters were great. They were a great
They're
duo.
Normalizing like straight people acting gay. That's what that whole fucking
Yeah,
thing was.
I blame Zach Braff for a lot of the fucking soybeans out there.
And what is Zach Braff? Never mind.
An actor,
Was he gay? I didn't know he was gay.
No.
dude. You want to see gay? Have
Something
you ever
else.
seen his trailer for his podcast movie?
No.
He was in a movie where he's a podcaster and he's just annoying his family with a microphone for the movie.
So he's doing his Tom
say
Green
in the mic.
impression.
Say that you want syrup on your pancakes in the mic. It's like, Jesus Christ, this movie looks terrible.
Was it an actual movie, or was the guy
yeah.
trying to be?
I think it was either a movie or TV show, but yeah, it was a real thing.
Okay.
All right, here's the next comment. Was this a review? You guys just explained the plot of the episode in a depressed tone with no actual explanation of why it's bad. If anything smells of potential bonus, you just blindly switch to it bad. So weird.
So you're saying we described the episode in detail of the plot and then said we didn't like it? That's what I fucking said.
Told you
Fucking
why I
said,
didn't like
just-
it.
We're just people who watched movies and TV shows and then come on here and tell you whether we liked it or not.
Like he went on. He goes, "Oh, I guess you didn't read my comments." I fucking did. We said we went over the plot and we said anything that was and that was his wording. I went out of my way not to use the word fucking woke.
He said, "Why did you reply to my comment with the actual reason?" The same reason I didn't watch the episode. I knew it sucked. I love it. I love this interaction. It's great. Well, here's one.
I do not want this to be the norm. I'm saying that right now.
I wonder, hopefully that AI girlfriend app will come with like AI commenters and subs too. That would be super awesome. We could buy some of those.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you haven't heard of the AI girlfriend app?
No. Oh, I have. I don't care. I hate
I'm
it.
depressed that you know that or what that is. I don't. I'm depressed that. I'm depressed that that it exists, and two, that you seem to know a lot about it.
Yeah, what did I mention that there's a AI girlfriend app? That means I know a lot about it.
Yeah.
All right, this is the last one we'll look at. There are genuine criticisms being made against these episodes. I had a big problem with their choice to shove their woke messaging down viewers' throats. But saying things like, "That's his shit name and it's very Africa." Kid just says, "Oh my god, shut up, nerd." How's that too far? It is a shitty name.
It's a
You live in the
name.
West. If you lived in Africa, it wouldn't be a stupid name because everyone's got stupid names in Africa.
Yeah, and you
Africans
get
probably
by now
think we
'cause
got
I'm
stupid
fried by
names.
Everybody in the North laughs at the name Cletus, but in the South, it was a big name for a little while.
Like, would people think he had a stupid name if his name was Tony Gatwa? No, they'd be like, "Oh, that's kind of a cool last name."
Okay, yeah, so he's got a. But if I went to Iceland, some Gurka dick, I would laugh at that.
Gurkity dirkity.
Fucking egg, fucking pansies.
In case you haven't figured it out, ladies and gentlemen, everything that's not America is stupid.
Yo,
And we only 90% don't mean that. Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, I got it backwards. Never mind.
I don't know. Whatever it
I
is, it's
suck at
American. I
math.
don't care. It's good. You don't have to be right. That's what's great about being an American.
Yeah, if the America Fuck Yeah song wasn't in that what is it, Team America World Police, we wouldn't have liked it.
I put
Take
in
that.
I put it in that comment. Somebody was like, "Oh, I'm glad I'm not American," but I'm kind of hard on that guy. I don't know if I'm gonna put that up there.
And I was very clear on why I didn't like this show. One of the reasons why I didn't like these 3 episodes was if they were just normal episodes, right? Like not specials. If they were just like normal episodes, I'd be like, I don't like the woke shit, obviously. I don't like all the fucking, put the tranny stuff in there, put the, the talking down to the doctor, all the shit, making the doctor gay, making Isaac Newton black, the bi generation into a gay black guy, like all that shit.
I did like that people would randomly walk by that dude and call him by his dude name. That was fun. Just,
Yeah,
what's
that
up,
was pretty
Jason?
Yeah, there's like people driving by going, "Jason!"
Which one's that?
That's like in the first episode, talking to the black companion girl.
Oh, girl.
But
Yeah.
all that shit aside, there's so many. The reason why it was so frustrating, especially in that first episode, it had like a decent backbone, like the little Furby guy that was actually evil, who turned out to be the only sane person in the whole fucking episode. That would have worked great for an episode. But the thing that was most annoying was they would give you like 90 seconds of decent writing where you're like, "Oh my god, I think I see those characters again. Holy shit, I think they're gonna be back for like a minute," and then they would just cram that binary, like literally the point where she's chanting the word binary over and over again. I'm not exaggerating.
God.
Just cram it down your throat. And it's like, there are things that we've watched recently that have what you could call woke messaging in it. The Fall of the House of Usher has like 7 out of 10 of the fucking characters are gay. That's not statistically possible.
In one family.
In one family, yeah, not statistically possible. But those characters were well written. Their sexuality often led to a point about them. As much as I would, be like more happy if there was less, like more proportionally accurate number of gay people in the show, that really doesn't matter because the show was still good.
Yes, I had to begrudgingly say that this is a good show.
Yeah.
I can't. I had to say that.
This is like taking a sledgehammer of dildos used by men and just slapping it in the middle of your fucking birthday cake.
What is?
No.
Why is that? Why would you go there? Why would that even be
That's
imagery?
the
that you
best
would fucking-
metaphor. That's the best imagery you could. This show is just like it's not even a birthday cake. It's one of those like little pies you get from the gas
God,
station.
he's
Little
gonna describe it
it's
as
like a little
pizza.
pecan
You have to
pie,
Fucking
Stop.
stop.
and then they just
Stop.
take the hammer of just
Look,
like
let me
just
let me
floppy.
explain it in a way that's not ridiculously gay or that says that I own a pink dildo hammer.
I never said that. Oh, why did Ken leave?
Oh, Jen just left.
I don't like this conversation.
So that's part of the demoralization process. They give you just enough good writing to show you that the whole episode could be good writing, and then they smack you across the face just to be disrespectful.
That's what
see?
it is.
No gay references, Till.
They really
With the
do. Like,
dildo
just
hammer.
cramming it. Oh, fucking
like a
dildo
giant,
hammer. Giant
floppy,
floppy
just a-
hairy wiener.
and the hair is not from the wiener. It's been transferred.
Stop. Now, see, I try to be cool and go along with the joke, and then you gotta fucking do that. Fucker.